Yo, what is up, guys? My name is JJ, the Real Smooth Gamer 3664, and welcome back to another Fortnite video here on the channel. So today's video is going to be a Fortnite tips and tricks video for you guys, because I know you guys are having a lot of this video has been really requested. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you guys could smack a like on this video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see if we can go for 15 likes. That would be awesome. And if you guys can subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, because that motivates us YouTubers to make better content, seeing the likes and subs and comments. So comment the next Fortnite video you guys want to see. Without further ado, let's get into it. So the first tip I do have for you guys is landing. There's about 3 subcategories here under landing, and that is where to land, how to land, and when to land. Where to land. So if you guys do want to get a high kill game, you guys definitely want to go to Tilted Towers. But if you guys don't know what you're doing, you do not want to go to Tilted Towers. I repeat, if you do not know what you're doing, then you do not want to go to Tilted Towers. Now, if you guys want a low kill game and just increase your win ratio, you guys might want to go somewhere such as Greasy Grove or somewhere that's not really populated. So how to land. If you guys are going to go to Tilted Towers, then you want to come through either a tree, a lake, like as Loot Lake, or a mountain, because by landing right on top of these 3 things, you will land less fast than you would if you were, on a normal grassland. So the next tip I have for you guys is crouching, because if you're in medium to long range gunfights, you guys do want to crouch, because by crouching it improves your accuracy. As you can see, I pull out my SCAR and I shoot this guy while crouching, because he is quite a ways away. So in those medium to long range gunfights, you guys do want to crouch, because crouching will improve your accuracy. Now, on to jumping and moving around. If you're in a shotgun gunfight or a close range gunfight, no matter what, you want to jump around. By jumping around, you throw your enemy off and they don't know where you are. So you want to jump. So if they have shield, you want to jump around. Take off their shield, and when they're at relatively low health with no shield, then that's when you guys want to crouch, because by crouching in a close range gunfight, you guys automatically aim for the head. The gun automatically aims for the head. So once they're at low health, pull out your shotgun, crouch, and get that final headshot, and I promise you the gunfight will be yours. Now that is only for close range gunfights. So the next tip I do have for you guys is to organize your inventory, because if you don't organize your inventory, you won't know where everything is, and that could leave you vulnerable to gunfire if there's an enemy close to you. So as you can see, my inventory is tactical SMG for those close range gunfights, followed by shotgun, followed by suppressed pistol, followed by a med kit, to heal up, and followed by SCAR. Now, what you pretty much want to have in your inventory is 1 or 2 AR, 1 shotgun, a tactical SMG, and 1 healable. And by that will give you 5 things, and that's just enough. So always organize your inventory, because that could leave you vulnerable and sustainable to gunfire. Building is a huge part of the experience in Fortnite Battle Royale. If you don't know how to build, you will never win a game, at least a solo game. So there is a controller setting that you can change to that will help you just build that much better. So by going to settings, then going to controller type, you guys want to choose the Combat Pro controller setting, because by that it will help you build and it will organize your inventory just that much better. So Combat Pro controls is the best way to go. So another tip I do have regarding building in Fortnite Battle Royale is when you're farming trees, or when you're taking out a brick, or taking out especially metal, you guys want to hit near or exactly on the little blue target thing. And if you don't know what I mean, the blue target thing is when you start hitting something, the location where you first hit with your pickaxe is where the blue thing is going to be. And by hitting that blue thing, by hitting that blue target, then you will get the materials twice as fast, and you'll get more of the material. So always make sure for that, for you beginner players out there who really don't know how to build, make sure you hit that blue target to get more materials. So my final tip for building for you guys is when you're building, you need to get the vertical advantage, or as my friend Obi-Wan once said, get the high ground. So by getting the high ground, you can get on someone's fort, you can get headshot so much easier, because as you can see, I pretty much had zero chance here because he does have a fort. He does have the high ground. But by building up to his fort and building past it, I surprised him and got that headshot so much easier. So you guys might, so if you see a fort, you guys want to build maybe up or below it and take him out for that final shot. So this tip that I do have for you guys is really key to winning those final gunfights and taking home that victory royale. So what you guys want to do is when you go into those final gunfights, you guys want to make sure you are stocked up on good materials. And what I mean by that is pretty much have good guns, such as I have here. Maybe have a SCAR or a blue or purple suppressed SMG, and make sure you have tons, and I mean tons of materials, because I see so many people, I just watch so many people that go into those final gunfights that just go in to, you know, maybe when there's like 16 people left and they have like 50 wood, 70 brick, and like 2 metal, and that may cost them the game, because they will not, believe it or not, when you build, when I first started playing Fortnite, I didn't get any materials at all. Maybe I got like 30 wood and like 50 brick, because I didn't really know what I was doing. And believe it or not, guys, it takes so much material if you guys just want to build that normal fort. So make sure you get at least 500 of everything, because that could lead to a good fort, which could also lead to victory royale. Now you guys do want to make sure you have a good inventory as well, because if somebody, and I want to tell you guys this, at the end you always want to have a rocket. If you guys do not have any sort of explosives nearing or at the end of the game, then you will lose, because rockets will be coming at you from all angles in Fortnite Battle Royale. So make sure when you get those kills, you can get those explosives. So the final tip I have for you guys is, you know, I never thought I would say this, but nearing mid to end game, you guys do actually want to go for gunfights, because you already know if you don't have good materials, if you don't have like rockets and scars and stuff, then you guys need to get good materials. And pretty much the only way to do that mid to end game is to go kill other players, because normally players that make it to top 20 and top 10, they have really good materials. So by going for those gunfights and by killing them, you could get the upper hand and get that victory royale. But do not, and I repeat, do not go in do not knowing what to do. You know, crouch, jump around, using tips from my previous tips. So that's gonna wrap up the video for today, boys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like it, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.